Hi OPC friends, here's Yasmin. Welcome to this week's reformer class, Low Back Care.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
Low back issues are very individual, but from my experience, most of the time they come from imbalances in our bodies. Some areas are too tight, some are too weak, and some are overworked, like our low back. So I know this from my own experience. And what helps? Yes, to address the areas which take over the work for lower back. And these are the Thass and the upper back, mobility and strength, and also the stability in our pelvis. So let's work out this week mindfully. Let's breathe throughout it and create a balanced workout. So more than ever, if you're suffering currently from back pain, low back pain, it's very important to take care of yourself. So if an exercise doesn't feel good in your body, please leave it out or replace it. Listen to your body. So you need a block just for one exercise. You can do it without, but it's helpful with this exercise. It also could be a moon box or a blanket or a cushion, and a magic circle for only 2 or 3 exercises. And of course, a box, a pole, and a non-slippy pad. Let's get started. 3 to 4 springs. And first, place the feet on the frame and build a diamond shape with your fingers, thumbs and index finger together, and put this on your pelvis, thumbs on your belly button, and the index finger and the rest of the fingers on your pubic bone. And then make sure everything is square, so in one line, thumbs and index finger, and the hip bones. And then breathe into your back, and not only in your back ribs, also breathe to your low back, to the sit bones, and open up the whole spine, widen it on your mat. And then when you exhale, you let the chest melt down, your waist, and your low back, your low abs. One more. Feel when you breathe into your low back, your abs, the lateral abs, are working. And when you exhale, your low abs are sinking into the mat, in connecting to your mat. And then place the toes on the foot bar. They are open. Close the heels tight together. And then we will first do 5 of each footwork, and then we will do the same with 1 spring. So arms by your side, open the chest, press the outside of the shoulders and the arms down, and then go out and in. You can place your diamond shape for some reps and feel nothing moves, nothing changes. 1 more, and then switch to the arches. Wrap the inner thighs together. And then to the heels. Work the back of your legs. And then tendon stretch. Out, down, and lift. When you go down, lengthen the waist in opposition. One more. Lift and bend it in. And now, just one spring. Be careful when you go out, it's really light. Resist in, and I really love this because you have to work from your Thass and nothing moves in your pelvis because they're taking over the work. And then switch to the arches. And it's also easy in the shoulders. They can do their job. They are stabilizing this movement. One more. And then heels. That's hard for me, this one. Ooh, close the springs all the way. One more. Make sure you're not arching. Work from your Thass. And then come to your toes again, and instead of 10 and stretch, we will do 100. Reach out, lift the head and chest, and pump vigorously. Push into your foot bar with the balls. Just come high to the tips of your shoulders. Curl the spine into yourself, but keep the back ribs on the mat. Open the chest. It's getting warm, right? Squeeze the inner thighs. And breathe into your low back. 10 more. And rest and come in. Now drop the foot bar. Oops. Drop the foot bar. Add one spring. And then put the extension straps on for frog. So we will replace overhead or short spine massage with frog. It's another chance to lengthen the legs. Feel the connection to the Thass. And then put them over the feet. So heels together. And then again, from your Thass, reach out, resist in, and really press the heels firm together. You can also bring your diamond shape here. Nothing moves when you come in or when you go out. And then you go to your circles. So now here, everything wants to move. Make sure you keep the connection to your mat. And then reach and stretch into the straps, reverse. One more, and resist in. Now, drop them off. Now it's a little bit tricky because we need the handles. So just drop the straps into the well. Shake, give it a shake. And then lie down for coordination. Press the elbows down, heels together, lift the chest. Now we keep the heels together the whole exercise, so reach out. You can go more up than down. Lift the chest, that's the important part. Bend and bend. Go out, press the heels. You can keep a diamond shape in your legs, so bend or straight. Sometimes the low back likes more, a little bit bent. Press the heels. Lift, bend, and release. And come to sitting and switch to one spring. And now for shave and hug, we will use the block to elevate our low back. Now press the heels down and connect to your booty. And then lift up, open the elbows, bend and straighten. Now when you go up, press the heels down. Open the elbows. One more. Lift up, open the arms and cross the legs the other way. And then close and open. Open the chest. Work from your back, from your upper back. Lift out of your lower back. One more. And rest. Now grab your box. We'll switch a little bit the order. Sorry for that. But it's so great to do a hamstring curl before we do the pull straps. So I stay with one spring, headrest down, sit on your box, shorten your straps, cross one over the other, and place it over your foot. And this one, which is on top over this side, you turn around and scooch forward. The knees are on the box. Pull the knees and feet together and reach into your strap to bend and straighten. So try to lift your knees. Press into the box. So pubic bone stays down. One more. And we'll do a double leg kick from the mat. So hands behind your back. And kick 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And lift the arms to lift the chest. And again. 1, 2, 3. And stretch. Good. And one more. 1, 2, 3. It's getting harder. Lift, lift, lift. And shake it off. Now stay with one spring, turn around, full pull straps. Now you can do this hamstring curl again with the kick. Or you just feel your hamstring curls when you reach back. And now just the sternum lifts and resist again. And then to the end of your strap, open the arms for T-pull. Keep the sternum up and rest. Whew. It's getting warm. Now with 2 springs, we will do backstroke with the magic circle. You can do without and do the circles, but I really like this one. So you sit on the very front edge, bring the magic circle between your ankles, and then lie down, small tight ball, lift your upper back, arms and legs up, press into your magic circle, open. Don't have to go really low with the legs. Lift the upper back to the tips of your shoulders and bend it in again. Find your double leg stretch. Arms back, lift the chest, circle. And reverse. Out, press, circle, and bend. Out. One more. And rest. Circle goes away. Now carefully push into the box to lift up. Drop one spring. You can do a regular teaser. I would just do the arms. So press the legs into your box to engage your lower abs, and then lift the arms and bring it down. Lift from your low back, lift up from there. One more. And then go into your circles. Wide circles. Don't lose your legs and your low abs. Reverse. Open wide, sit tall. And then hook the handles and turn around for horseback, reverse horseback. I really like this one. It's hard, we really like this. So grab the handles and then row into you. Press the inner thighs. Round, longest round shape. Open the arms, open the chest. Reach back from your arms. Lift up from your lower back and bring it home again. Open, back, reach and lift, reach up. One more. Stay tall. And done. Whew. Now, headrest goes up, foot bar goes up. You add one spring. I go with 2 outside. And then we'll do the long stretch series. And you need a non-slippy pad for safety on your headrest. First, find your arm back connection, so pull the bar apart, feet on the headrest or in front, depends on your height, and that without losing your center, come up, and from your hamstring curls, reach out, and slide it in, out, and in, and out, and in. One more. And kneel down, feet against the shoulder blocks. Now, first, find a round shape. So really longest round shape. The lower back stays round. You just bring the hips forward and you lift your chest. And now with your legs, push out. And with your sternum, lift up, out, and lift. Think of your diamond shape. Nothing moves. One more. In. Now round again. Lift the knees for your upstretch. Press the heels into your shoulder blocks and lift your ribs up to go out. And drag it in. Lift the ribs and push into the legs. One more. And heels down. For elephant, you can come a little bit forward. Soften your knees. Tailbone to the heels and go out and in. One more. And step off. Good. Now you can do a long back stretch on the reformer. I will do tricep push-ups here in front. Slide down the wall to bend the elbows. Push the feet down and lift just a few. Find your back ribs on the wall, your lower abs. One more. And rest. Good job. Now, you bring the foot bar down and grab your box for shot box. You also need your pole and a magic circle. Pad on your box. we will need the magic circle for a round. If you don't have one, you can just hug yourself. Magic circle on your sternum. Hug around, then round over. Roll back. Bring the low abs into your box and round up and over your low abs again. Pull out the strap. One more. Breathe. Exhale. And when you now grab your bar for a tall back, you feel your magic circle on your sternum. Hinge back. Broaden your shoulders. And the same side to side. Lift the arms to lift the low back. One more. And same when you go to a twist. Just a twist, no hinging back. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and work your strap. And rest. Now we will do the tree, sitting in front of the box. Don't need the pole anymore. So the outside foot and leg is on the floor, and the inside goes on the foot bar, and you're bringing the back into your box. And now inhale into your back, into the box. Exhale, round forward. You can do this really small. You pull your low abs into the box. You round up and over. If you can, you flex the ankles, the foot, and try to reach to your balls. And then you roll up and you switch. Breathe. Walk forward. You can do a dynamic roll up and forward. I would just lengthen my low back to reach, that's the hard side, to my balls without losing my lower abs into the box. Breathe. And rest. Now, without the box, we'll do semicircle. 2 springs. Feet on the foot bar. Heels up. Now, push into your headrests to come into a shoulder bridge position. And now soften your chest into your mat to lift the hips up. And then roll down. Booty hangs into the springs. You reach back a bit, and then you lift the hips to come up and let it flow. Mobilize your upper back. And reverse out. Chest drops. Really stretch your upper back. And now the hips. One more. And then grab your ankles and increase the stretch in your thighs. And scooch back. Hopefully it slides a bit. And now you grab your handles for chest expansion. I will do the version with the feet hooked over the edges. You can also do with the knees in front. but I will like to feel my Thass working. So bring the hips over the knees, work the pinky toe as well, and then reach back. Open the chest, look right, left, center. Again, inhale. Try to send the air into your low back. One more. And then add one spring for a thigh stretch. Come the knees on your headrest. Wrap the inner thighs together. And then feel the pinky toe as well on the mat. Hinge. And come over your knees. Find your Thass is working a lot, not the lower back. One more. Think of your diamond shape. And then just the upper back arch, if you wish. Great job. Now, foot bar up. Just 2 springs for knee stretches. Round over. And then with the legs go out and in. Inner thighs wrap together. And just when you keep the low back round, you feel connection to your Thass. So really round. Don't lose it. And just keep the round shape in the lower back. Just open the chest and go. Sternum up. Ooh. Out and in. 2, 1, and rest at 1 spring. Lie down. 1 or 2 springs if we work with 4. Head rest up. Running. Catch your breath. Should be easy now. And then come in, feet on the outside, pelvic lift. It's just the very low part, which is up. The rest stays down. Two more. And then come in and now switch to 2 springs. And then do the pelvic lift with the feet parallel. Same thing, just a bit. Work the strength in your upper back to lift the hip just 1 fist distance and go out and in. All the way in, close the springs. 1 more. Roll it down. And now last thing, we'll do an eve stretch instead of the front splits. So 1 foot is outside. So we'll do this with 1 spring, so make sure you don't fly away with your carriage. So stay in, so push away from your knee here to lift up and find your diamond shape. So my hip, my right hip wants to lift up, so I square it off, so it increases my stretch. Tailbone down, and now you reach out, and you don't change anything in your pelvis. Work from the back of your leg, and lift the hip points up. 1 more. And then from this side, the arm goes up and over. You grab your wrist and you lift the side, the low back up to increase the stretch. Push into your shoulder block. And release. And then switch sides. First diamond shape. This is my tighter side, so I have to look that my hip points are in one line, and also the thumbs and the index finger. So now I'm really working on this. I feel my Thass already. And then go out and in. If you need something, hold something. Also, the foot bar is fine. Try not to lose when you work from your low back. This stays tall. One more. And then stretch the arm up and over. Grab the wrist. Increase the stretch by lifting the low back up. Breathe into your back. And then you are done. Great job, loves. Really great job. So how is your low back? Hopefully it got a rest and you worked all the other areas. Let me know at OPC. If you need help with one exercise, please video yourself doing that, and we would love to help you. Yeah, so have a great day, and be mindful with your low back, with your breath, with your upper back mobility, and then we see each other soon in the next class. Take good care. Bye-bye.